Alright, and welcome back to Argsy Gaming, everybody. Hope everybody is having a fantastic day. Hey, the Sim Guy, welcome aboard. Abigail, glad to see you in here in the chat. Hope you guys are both doing well. Just catching up on the chat here. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about your your husband is cancer free. So that's good. It's always a relief to know that your loved ones are free of any sickness or ailment, so that's a bonus. I hope he stays cancer free. And it's always good to start a family for sure. So plenty of time to plan now, no rush. And I'm certain that you guys are going to have a great life together. Yes, you can ask me a question if you want, the Sim Guy. I'm just going to get started here. The vote came in this morning. So PV Canyon Crossing came out as number 1. And let's see. So that's what we'll be playing on today. And for tomorrow's stream, I always choose second place. So Chilliwack 4X map came in second place. It was nice to see a little bit more variety in the voting. So I got a total of 7 votes on the community page on Steam, or sorry, on YouTube. So PV Canyon won today at 43% of the vote. Second place went to Chilliwack 4X map at 29%. Third place went to the Valley, the old farm at 14%. And then No Man's Land, well, I guess it's tied with the Valley. It came in with 14% as well. So that was the vote outcome. Just to let you guys know, I have put up a new vote up onto the community page for May 28th, 2023, which is next Sunday's stream. So feel free to put in your votes to see what I'll be streaming on. There is no new challengers added. It's the same ones that we just voted for this weekend. So feel free to go in if you want to change it up. You can try a different choice, or you can wait and see what I do in this stream to see if you like PV Canyon Crossing. So there's no rush. I always make the decision on which map to play on pretty much in the morning, a few hours before I actually stream. So you have an entire week to put your vote in and make your decision. So I hope that helps you guys out. So on the old valley, the old farm, you can buy the seeds and fertilizer from the John Deere shop. So it's in the township, which is up north. So just look for the John Deere dealership. I think I might actually have, I'll have to switch the, me go back here. I'll download the old Valley farm and load up a test game and show you. I don't have it in this folder, but it won't take very long to install. Maps. Here we are. Install. And I'll load a quick game, I guess, to show you. Is it downloading? It's at 40%, 42%. Okay, yeah, that'll work. But it's in the center. Let me just... there's a picture for that map in here. So you see this map here? It's somewhere like right here. I don't know if you see that little brown patch on the stream. It's just right there. That's where the farm shop is. On that little brown square in the middle of the beige square. I don't know if you can see that on your screen or not, but that's where it is. So, and your farm is down here, so you have to go up this road, across the bridge, up this way, and then right into that square. Cool. And that should get you everything. The items spawn, if I remember, at the back of the shop. So you will see the building in the front, and you'll have to go to the back to find where your stuff spawns, just so you're aware. Yep, no worries. So we're gonna create a new game save. I already created a game save for PV Canyon, but I think I'm just gonna make this my test save. And then I'm gonna create a brand new save here on the stream, just to show you what sort of options you have with PV Canyon Crossing. So I'm gonna choose an empty slot, and I will choose, I think I'm gonna choose new farmer mode so that I get the equipment, and then I'll just switch it over to hard mode. So I'm just gonna switch through here. So when you install Pleasant Valley Canyon Crossing or PV Canyon, you actually get, like, I think 3 or 4 maps. So this is your start zone, so you can use this one. This is the crossing area, and you start off in a hill area. You can do this farm, which is the southeast farm on the map, which contains case IH equipment. So if you're just a case player, then you can choose this farm, which is the southeast farm, and you'll get all of your equipment as case for starting. If you're a John Deere fan, you can go with the northeast farm, and you'll get all John Deere equipment and sheds and a house and whatnot and a few fields. And then this is the one that I'm going to go with, which is the northeast start area, which is all forestry equipment. So that's the one that I'm going to be playing on. And then if you're a New Holland player, so you like New Holland tractors, you can choose the southwest farm, and you'll get New Holland equipment on that farm. And then this map has a bunch of bridges, so if you want the bridges already built, you can choose this one. Whereas the other ones, there is no bridges built. You have to make the materials and bring it to a place on the map to have the bridges built. Similar to like the Silver Run roller coaster where you have to bring materials to make the roller coaster, well, it's the same concept. Every bridge you have to bring materials to the spawn area in order to build the actual bridge. But if you don't want to play that way and you just want the bridges built, this is what you would choose. You choose the crossing bridge built. And that's pretty much all of the versions of the map that you can play, or starting approaches that you can take. So for me, I want to take the logging approach, so I'm not going to actually have any, what do you call it, bridges available to me. I'll have to build the bridges myself. Where's the logging one? Gotta find it. There it is. I'm gonna hit continue. Make sure everything is selected. I don't have all of the mods that I want to use installed, but I have enough in here to get me started, so I'll probably add some others later on. Okay, so we're gonna start. Oh, nice to have you aboard, Abigail. I'm glad to hear about the good news, and you have a wonderful day, okay? Take care. So I'm excited about this map. I went with the logging route because I never really played on Silver Run Forest. So I figured, what the heck, I'll go with the forestry route. And I can always create my own fields if I want to. I've already checked out some of the equipment that I already have, and it looks pretty interesting. I'm just gonna hit OK on here if it'll allow me. In order to play this map, you do need the Platinum DLC. You'll also need the Revamp mod, and a specific version of Precision Farming will be required. The Precision Farming mod has been adjusted by Dashnet. This map supports compost, and the base game DLC for Precision Farming does not support compost, so he's modified the current version of the Precision Farming mod to include compost application, so that you can check the fertilization of your fields by using compost and other materials. He might make some other changes down the road. This map is continuously being revised, and other things will be added down the road. Dashnet has mentioned that he will be making updates to the map on a regular basis, but it shouldn't impact game saves. So we'll have to see. Oh, I'm gonna just change my character a little bit. That looks like too dark. That's too bright for mirror. Massey Ferguson. Yeah, we'll just do that. Confirm. There we go. And then I spawn at the equipment yard. So this is where you get your tractors. But I am... Whoops, I hit the wrong button. Hit that again. There we go. I'm up north by field 31 if I'm not mistaken. This is my setup here. So I get This says my delimber and cutter. And I get this tractor. That's pretty cool. Has winches on the back, and then I have my transport truck trailer, and I have these 2 containers to fill, and I have all this land to cut trees down in. I guess I can probably do fields in here later, which I think will be pretty cool. So I guess I'll have to get logging, cut these down, and then take them to a shop. So truck. And then I also have to, because I have no bridges, that's okay, because I have a barge. So I can use the barge to get my equipment to wherever I need to for my deliveries. I need to go in reverse. So that's what I'm going to use to transport my equipment around the map, if I need to do deliveries, etc. There, but I don't need to use this right now. I'm just going to leave it alone, and then I'll make my trips to where I need to go once I'm full. I guess I have a little pickup truck, so I need to make some changes to my settings because I have the startup options. I have a few different contracts that I can play with if I want. He's custom changed the character look, so this is Ashton Kutcher. As you can see, this is like Lou Fleming from well, the actress who plays Lou Fleming from Heartland, which is a CBC country-based drama series, and I can't think of who that is. Lloyd Pierce, I don't know the actor. I was gonna say Sam Elliott, but I don't think so. Rip Wheeler, face looks familiar. Yep, they're large payout contracts, that's for sure. I think I'm gonna probably accept them both. I think, let's see. I think they're both. I'll just take the one, I think. Accept borrow items. Because I really do want to get a piece of equipment that will help with loading, I think. Loading these containers a bit. Oh, and there was a setting that I needed to change. Turn that on. No, I'll just leave that as normal. Automatic engine start I'll have off. I think that works out good. Save. I have to change something else. Welcome, Legion. Hope you're doing well. I'm excited about this map. It's going to be exciting to see where I go with this. Revamp. Oh, there's settings for revamp in here. I'm not going to fiddle with that because I'm not really doing any productions right off the get-go. Vehicle control add-on. Where is that? Did I enhance animal system? I think I have to go in here. Scroll, vehicle work mode, front loader, crane, placeables. Go wheel, pumps and hoses, Vermeer, Courseplay, Precision Farming DLC. Oh yeah, if you're using auto drive and you load the map, for the first time, do not say yes for auto generation of the map, simply because there is no traffic splines on this map and it will cause an error and crash the game. So if you intend to use auto drive, say no to that question. You're gonna have to build your routes on your own or wait till they come up with a map route, which I don't think will take very long. I think there's some already out in the SGA membership Discord channels that you can kind of figure out. Alt W. Oh, I think I have my mouse. Oh, sweet. The mouse buttons are already saved. Okay. I don't have to do anything. Yay! Alright. Yep, I don't have to do a thing. Wait, where's my header? I need a header. Okay, let's just hook this up here. I might have to actually bring the barge down so you guys will be able to see me load up my equipment onto the barge, which will be pretty interesting. And you can see, get an idea of how large of a vehicle you can fit on the barge. I just need my header though. I'm just gonna spin this around like this. This is the shop area. Okay, well that's good. I think I'm going to be relatively safe. I don't think I'm going to crash because everything is so large, but we'll just see. Just keep that crash counter on the ready just in case. If this map if it's a map that you're interested in, please check out my tutorial video on the SGA mod folder switcher tool. In order to get the map or stay up to date effectively, you definitely want to use that tool. So I've done a full grounds up tutorial video on the tool. At first I thought I was going to just do a quick update video, but then as I was watching the stream and learning how you get the actual tool, and that the fact that they changed their hosting to Trello, because before they used to have the simgamealliance.com as a URL, and they no longer have that anymore. So everything had changed, so I had to put the brakes on a short video and make plans to create a whole brand new video. So I showed a little bit of the folder creation process and reviewed some of the settings within the SGA tool, and then I put a lot of focus on how you get their maps and how you get their mods. And I also reviewed Trello. Anytime people go to a new hosting website, it can be a little intimidating on, well, where do I go? How do I navigate this website sort of thing? So I added a little bit of instruction on how to navigate Trello and what to expect, so you guys can kind of figure it out as you go along. There's also links in the description of the video to at least the streamers that I watch. They're not on YouTube. They hang out on Twitch. There's, I think, over about 10 members that Twitch stream a lot. And they kind of rotate out. It's almost like they follow kind of a mini schedule. I'm gonna have to use my barge, I think, so you guys get to see the barge in action. So I need to go to the port, which is down here. A lot of their members are very well versed in the map and the tool and anything to do with SGA. When they stream, they have a live broadcast of the Discord channel. So if you're watching to T Miller or someone that is not Dajnet, usually Dajnet is in Discord, and if there's a question that you have specifically for him, usually if you're talking to another member that's streaming at that time, you can say, oh, I've got a question for Dajnet. He might be in the background and he'll hear it, the question, or see the question, and he'll answer it through another SGA member's live stream. So it's almost like you're constantly on a stream with all of the SGA members, is kind of the sense that I get. And it's like, you know, you get the one guy that's mainstreaming at that block, and then the rest of the members are in Discord chatting, discussing, moderating, and answering questions vocally, as opposed to text moderation that you usually see with most channels. It's pretty cool setup anyways. This one should be I believe a 4x. It's a 4x. Most of his maps are all 4x's. It's very industrial based. So like, you have to build barriers, concrete, pavers, blocks, and staircase railings. You can see, well, how many liters of product just to build this building. And there's another building over here that I went past. This one has more stuff on it. Yeah, it's 4x. This one requires brick, glass, metal, concrete, block, shingle, pipe, floor tiles, prefab walls, and drywall. So I'm gonna have to mine. I'm gonna have to chop down wood. I'm gonna have to, well, mainly mine, I think, and chop down wood. There's some farming. Get the materials, create factories, and get all of this going. Once I put it into this trigger and I've met the quota, it'll start building the building on this site here. The same with bridges. Excuse me. Yes, well, not today. I am nowhere near to building any of those items. But I will. This is going to be a series. Yeah. This is going to be a series. I have to build the bridges too in the same concept too. So I'm going to have to get all the materials for bridges. So I'm just going to make this a streaming series pretty much. I was playing on PV Uncharted. So what I'm going to do there is I'm actually, just to help myself out here a little bit, I'm going to sell everything, all of my progression on the PV Uncharted map, and then just transfer whatever cash I get over to here. And then I'm just going to make this my main streaming, one of my main streaming maps to play on. Alright, so I guess I'm going to need a boat now, because I can't drive really into the water. This is Farming Simulator 22 map. But DashNet does have maps for FS19. He's been building basically PV based maps, like heavily industrialized maps, I think since like 17. And I don't know, it just blows my mind. The guy is like pretty much a map genius in my mind, with the complexity and scripting that he puts into his mods and maps to make everything work. He's not, I wouldn't say he's a designer. I mean, I've seen probably maybe prettier maps than this that are more visually appealing. I mean, it's not too bad. But he doesn't, his expertise I don't think is really in visual appearance. It's more in creating heavily scripted and complicated mods and complicated and challenging maps, essentially, is his forte. But for anything to be heavily scripted, he's kind of like the go-to guy for anything. And their team has so many interesting mods. I want to try out their grape harvester, because they've basically got a standard base game grape harvester that has a larger capacity, which probably would help with course play. They've got some complex crops. I guess I should show you guys the crops. There's just so many crops. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. It's saving. He's revived a lot. He's changed, like I said, precision farming. He's changed revamp. This is supposed to work with the Swather add-on pack and Maize Plus. All of that's built in. How he did that, I don't know. Or if he was just joking. I'm poppies, peas, alfalfa, hops, and coffee. Crop type 3 is onions, tobacco, clover, maple sap, apple, cherry, pears, orange, plum, apricot, peach, bananas, coconuts, cocoa, pecan. I don't know what pecan is, but it's there. And that's pretty much all the food types. So, there you go. I'll show you guys the production buildings, I guess. Constructions. PV mods, so you can build apartment buildings for your people. They'll give you yield bonuses, so if you run the factories with electricity and also people in them, you'll get a yield bonus for production. So more apartments. You get power steam turbine, which requires people, water, and a few other inputs that I don't know. Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know about Pekin. It's the first time I ever heard of it. I'll be honest with you. You get a composter, and you'll get like compost out, which is like a fertilizer. So you can put grass, wood chips. I don't know what that input is. Chaff, fuel, straw, and manure. Flour mill. So you make instead of just one type of flour, you make like sorghum flour, potato flour, corn flour. So all sorts of different flours. There's a gold master for doing the mining to get gold. Gold master small. So I guess it's like a sluice. Greenhouses, there's a large greenhouse that does like your watermelon, your pumpkins, your cabbage, all sorts of other products. Spices, that's like sage and probably chilies and other types of herbs. You can do an orchard to get your apples, so this is what the orchard looks like. This is a loom that's for doing, that'll take hemp, flaxseed, cotton, and wool for make fabric. There's oil production. Well, we all know what oil production is. There's an oven, so the bakery will take all of the flour types to make different types of breads. Pallet factory, so it gives you nails and wood and you get pallets. You can make your own seed and fertilizer with different inputs of wheat and barley and corn. This is a seed maker, same thing. You get to make coffins for people if people die. Oh, you buy them from supermarkets and stores. Oh, I see. There's a McCain factory to make potato chips. Filipino food factory to make Filipino food. Exotic oils. I don't know. The list kind of goes on and on and on. But you get the idea. There's like probably over like, I don't know, probably around 500 different types of factories and inputs and fill types and all sorts of stuff. So I'm just going to go down the main river, and then I have to go to the port area to get the combine and the tractor onto my barge. It's going to keep me busy, I think, working on this map. It's interesting. And Dajnet said he's going to be constantly building other stuff to add in. So over time, there will be new features added to the map, new mods to be utilized with the map. Now you can get the map and all of the files, he said, from him. And I think it's in a zip form if you do not wish to use the SGA mod file switcher tool. However, if you go that approach, you'll have to wait a while before you can get an update, because what he will do is he'll make a number of changes and updates to the map, and as he has several updates in the map, he'll then upload it as a public access point for folks to download the zip directly. So what you could expect is you might have to wait 1 or 2 weeks before you can actually update your map. Now, if you go ahead and use his mod switcher tool, it's different. You'll be able to update right away, because what will happen is he'll make a change or an improvement, and it'll be readily available by syncing with the mod switcher tool, because simply the hosting is different for the mod switcher tool. Whereas the package route, well, it just doesn't make sense for him to constantly package every small change he makes, if that makes sense. So if you want to know about the mod switcher tool, like I said, I do have a tutorial video on how to access Trello, how to navigate Trello, how to download the folder switcher tool, and how to best install the mod switcher tool, then a review of the settings, and then how to create a folder, and also how to download the individual maps, older maps and newer maps, and all of the mod packs. Mod switcher tool, I should also mention, has the unique option of downloading all of the support mods, so like the factories, so that you can put it in Elm Creek, or you can put it in Western Australia. So if you don't want to play this map, you don't have to. You can still use his mods. He has mod packs for non-PV maps that you can download. Alright, I think we're here. Let's see if we can... I'm going to put the combine on first, because it's just larger. I don't have one, but Dashnet has a 4-hour stream that covers the map in detail. So you can go to Dashnet's Twitch channel, and he'll give you a full rundown. I honestly could not do it justice. I would, you know, to do a proper map tour, I couldn't do it. So I would recommend watch his last week's 4-hour stream, because there's so much complexity in here. I'd be afraid that I would forget to mention something, and the video would probably be at least 4 hours long. So I would probably recommend watching one of his last week's Twitch stream, because he covers all of the animal types, he covers all of the food types, he covers everything to do with the actual required files that you need to download, the industry types, and a lot of content that I haven't even mentioned. His live stream also shows multiplayer sessions as well with the other SGA members. So that was kind of interesting. I got to see how multiplayer worked. But I'm going to live stream and learn as I go along. And you guys can watch my stream and what I learn. and come up with. And I do watch their streams on a regular basis as well. So I usually pick up things and I ask them questions, so that I have an idea of what to do. But at this point, I got enough to know about what to get started, and then I'm gonna kind of learn as I go along. I can't really compare myself to them because they've been playing these maps for years, like back to like FS17 and like hours and hours of map play in 19 and hours of gameplay on 22 already. But it's to be expected because they all support. Basically, I consider them as their own organizational group. So they all promote the maps, they all promote the tools. They're all good, well, salesmen. We'll put it that way. I've asked quite a few questions, and I'm amazed at how well they know the material. That I just asked a question, and without a bat, they'll have an answer for me. They don't even hesitate. Well, at least the few streamers that I talk to. And if one of them happens to not know the answer, like I said, they got this group Discord that's tied into every stream. So if the streamer doesn't know, there's a person in the background in Discord that will just pipe up and say, oh, well, you got to do this. So I was like, so technically any of their streams that I'm watching, I'm pretty much watching all of them all at once. So very well organized. If anyone's watching my streams that are map designers, I would strongly check out Dajnet's channel. And you know, you'll be just shocked. He does sometimes coding on live streams. So just like how you watch 82 Studios, where he's going through the process of building 82 Studio mods through Blender and all of that, you've got Dajnet basically going through lines and lines of map code in Giants Editor and any other Lua coding you can think of. He does it all sometimes on live streams as well. And that's all he does, literally. I mean, I think he said one time, of the maps that he does, he probably only gets like probably about 5% of gameplay compared to the other members that play the map, because he's always in there trying to improve and build other things for the map. So interesting individual, all I can say. One thing I don't know if this map has relight support, just because I was thinking about that this morning, and I don't think it does. But I might see if I can get that put in myself, because I think some of the earlier videos, like what the FarmSim Guy had shared, showed how we can actually put relight into the map. And then there was some videos that I watched that talked about that the relight modder was trying to set it up where you can just use an add-on mod without having to change any of the map files. So I have to look into that. I don't know the answer to that. I've only watched like I think about 3 videos this morning. I'm gonna try to attempt to put Raylight in before the stream, and then I thought I don't have enough information on how to do that quickly because some of the mod videos that cover that content is about 6 or 7 months old. So I'm trying to find a video that's more current to see if the modder has actually gone ahead and made it as simple as just putting in a mod into the mod folder, or if we still have to go ahead and modify the XML files. So I don't know. Okay, so that does work then. Okay. And I just have to dump that in, right? That standalone relight mod, and I don't have to do any changes to the map files. Okay, where's my port? I think I have to... Oh, I'm clipping. I don't like clipping. Well, if it's just as simple as doing the standalone relight mod, then that should make things way easier. So the next stream, then I will put that in then. No change with whatsoever. Okay, that's beautiful. That's beautiful because I honestly, because of the complexity of this map, I honestly don't want to muck anything up. So if it's a separate mod like what you're saying, it means it's less invasive. Oh crap, I should have went in backwards. Okay, okay. Let's just turn this around. I don't know if I went to the right port. I think there's only one port here. That's okay. Just reverse. Because I want to just drive off. So then next week I will put it in. 4.4 gigs. Yes. Yep, it is. It's a very large map and lots of mods that get dumped into your mod folder. Oh, great. I'm drifting. Full reverse! Full reverse! It's very mod intensive. They run multiplayer servers too for this, and I'm like, wow, that must be a very expensive server to run. Okay, let's drive this forward. There we go. Oh, you can strap the vehicles down too, I think. Yeah, I forgot to do that. There's straps on these barges, by the way, but I forgot to do it. But no worries, nothing fell off. That would have been a bad crash counter. Would have been a 2-for-1 crash counter. Because they'd be underwater. Actually, it probably would be a sinking counter, not a crash counter. Alright. And I have to keep this barge here because I will have to deliver down south. Oh, we're gonna go for a little trip here. I think that's a grain elevator, so I can ship my grain somehow, I think. Let's see if I go up this hill. For logging convenience, all of the trees are like a certain size. So what I mean by that is, like, for instance, the beginning delimber that I got, all of the trees in that area support that piece of equipment. I don't actually have to like have 2 or 3 pieces of equipment. So you guys might find that interesting. I found that out by playing around. I was like, oh, well, what am I going to do when I hit a tree that I can't cut because it's too large? But I noticed all the trees are of the same size, so I was like, oh, rock on. It's not very real, but for realism, but it is convenient. Yeah, it looks like the field's still rendering in a bit. That's okay. That's a large field 35. And you can see that they're all the same size. Like, you look across the field there, all those trees are the same type. Okay, hopefully my road turns up here somewhere. I think this is where I can turn. Here we go. It feels like it's very course play friendly. The trees are like, they're close to the field, but there's plenty of room for your combine to turn around. Plenty of room to set up like where you want your trucks to be and stuff like that, by the looks of it. Okay, I think I'll go down this road here. And then I'll pull into the field. Oh, I probably did this wrong. I am so setting myself up for a crash counter. I'm gonna pull this ahead. I shouldn't have done it this way. Grab that. I'll just spin this around here. I think I need I wish I had a bigger truck though on the lease. I think I'll go get the truck now. I'll put this guy here for now. Okay. Try this little Kubota out. So I think what I'll do is I'll put Relight in at the end of the stream. And that way the next time we do a gameplay stream session on this, we'll see it. I'm gonna be selling off all of my assets from PV Uncharted, as I mentioned earlier, and then whatever the total sum is, I'm just gonna cheat it in on here. I just got a few things to sell, so I'll probably hit around maybe $1 million to 2 million, maybe. I'm not sure. We'll see. I wanted to make that map a streaming map, but it was all kind of flat and not interesting. But this one has waterways, and I kind of consider it like a PV map 2.0, because Pompey's edition is like 1.0 and was in development when Dajnet just started playing around with FS22. So I feel that this is a more robust map and has more features in it. It also supports the Platinum DLC, so if you want to play this map, you have to. I think that should do it. Let's see. There we go. I don't have the straw, I think it's the Straw Me add-on put in yet. I've got some other mods that I eventually want to add, but for now I've got a very limited number installed out of my favorites list. Looks like we're doing canola here. Not a very good yield. But when I get this field done, I should have a nice bit of money to buy at least a few pieces of equipment for my logging operations. I think I really need a wheel loader, really. Let's see how much a wheel loader costs. Ooh. Oh, nice. I don't think I need that big of a one though. Let's see what else we have for wheel loaders. The logs aren't that big, so I could probably get away with using like the Platinum expansion one. Let's see what I can combine that with. This is, ooh, boy. Looks like a dinky toy in here. The size of the building. Farm equipment. Wow. Okay, let's see what I can combine it with. Okay, oh, there's two of them in here. There's LM80 841, 845. That one, whoa. That one looks more interesting. Let's see what it can combine with. This is probably the one that I really want to get. Yeah, because I can support all of this stuff. So, I think so. It feels like it shrunk. I have a feeling that's gonna have to be a fix. I have a feeling that that'll be one of Dajnet's fixes. People are gonna say, why is my BM Volvo dropping like that and looking so small? I guess. But this is probably the wheel loader I'm going to start off with. Probably already afford it. And then I'm going to combine it with, I think, the log forks for now. Yeah, and maybe down the road, maybe I might try that. I could probably buy both. I don't know. I'll play with both. Oh wait, no, they're the same thing. Which one is better? That's 6,500. That has 2.3 tons. And that was 6,000. That's 850 kilograms, so that's lighter? I might go with, I don't know. We'll see. I've already got 2 containers, so that's fine. I don't know what the size of the logs are for the containers though, for optimum size, because I'll have to change my cut length. Oops. I think that might have stabilized it. Oops. I'm just gonna run this guy back down here. Okay, I'm back. Let me know. I think that improved it. I just reloaded OBS. There is a little indicator that tells me whether or not if things are smooth, but it's like in the corner of the application and it's very small. And it was acting a little weird. But now that I reopened OBS, it should be fine. Let me know if there's an issue. Oh. Seems to be a bit of a hiccup still. Not today. How does the stream feel so far? I'm seeing some improvement, but at least from the throttling does kind of hiccup a little bit though. Let's see, maybe close that out. I might have to restart the computer. Just let me know if you're noticing any improvements. Computer restart's not very hard, because I can just simply, the only thing is that I have to bring up the game again, but loading OBS isn't very difficult. I think I'm still getting some drops. We'll just park that there and let's see if I have anything else running that shouldn't be. I can close this out. I got Discord still running. I can get rid of that because I don't really need Discord. And I can get rid of this. What else do I got? Okay, I think I'm gonna just save the game and then I just gone again. I'll be right back. I'm gonna reboot my computer. I'm just gonna save everything. But there is some weird stuff going on, that's for sure. Some very weird stuff. I'm gonna reboot. So sorry about this, guys. OBS is being a little wackadoodle. Quit. And then I'll be back in about a few minutes, probably 1 or 2 minutes. I just gotta load up the game now. Opening up Steam. It looks a bit more stable now. I'm not seeing any red box. It's showing a green box. I did make some configuration changes though to OBS this morning. Oh, there's an update for... What's this all about? Nope. Oh, that's the cloud information. Okay. It looks to be... It seems to be a bit more stable now. I'm now here, so it seems to be more stable. Let's go ahead. I'm going to load my game up now. But as I was saying, I had it set up for my video recording, which is a different set of profiling and overlays. And I went ahead and changed the profiling and everything back to how I stream. And it should be just as easy as a flip of a coin, I guess, to do that. But maybe some of the settings that I had from the recording setup that I have had interfered with OBS. But you think just restarting restarting OBS would have fixed that, but I guess not. So we'll see if this restart of the computer will take care of that. Deselect all, start. And I'm just gonna bring up the stream in Chrome, as I don't, it says that I'm streaming, but I'm hoping that I'm not talking to myself. Let's see, open this up. Yep, looks like I'm back. Okay, I think I'm good to go. OBS just does not like it when I change things. So we'll just wait for it to load up here. While I'm waiting, like I said, I did post a brand new survey or poll. So if you want to get your votes in for next Sunday's stream, please go ahead and fill out your vote. I do appreciate you guys making it very interesting. When I started doing the polls, it was just like 1 or 2 maps, which was Chilliwack and I think it was the Valley, the Old Farm, and it was just a tie. So this time around it's gotten a little bit more interesting. There was a few votes for No Man's Land. PV Canyon, I didn't expect to get so many votes for this, which is kind of cool. I like that. And then I had still Chilliwack, and I still had the Old Valley voted for too. So a little diversity is kind of cool, and it'll be interesting to see what we get for next week. And I do stream on Mondays, which is tomorrow, and I always choose the second choice. So this week's second choice is Chilliwack. Alright, we're in the ranch house here. Very nice. Alright, let's go back to the combine. There we go. It looks to be more stable this time around, so that's a bonus. I got the vehicle shop here. Oh yeah, there's PV mods too. Oh, boats. Okay, container ship, barge, grain barge, oil carrier, speedboat. Okay, barge 1 and barge 2 and a tugboat. I'm gonna have to figure out how that's going to work. That holds grain, that's just flat, so okay, okie doke. What do we got in here? Oh, that's for definitely alfalfa, and I don't know what this other one is though. And cotton. Interesting. Lots to learn. I'm hoping I can get maybe 2 loads into the trailer. But we will see. There was a mod added to the mod hub this week, and I added it in here. The Hydra gate, the Elimmer gate. We might play around with that a little bit at some point. I'm almost thinking you could set up like a yarder and just drag the trees through the Hydra gate, because it sounded like there's no collisions on it and it'll delimit. So that should be kind of interesting to try. I added an auto load IT runner platform pack in here. So Ropa Tiger, I will probably be adding the Mark Thor harvester. He did some work for me for PV Uncharted so that I could do the carrots. So I'm going to be using that pack, so I'm going to transfer it over to this map. I think they have a similar mod on this map, but the header is not as large. So I'm going to stick with Mark Thor's setup. I'll have to add his quick baler too as well to this map. So I have a few things that I need to add, which should be pretty interesting. What else do we got in here? Pumps and hoses is in here. That's another mod I have not even touched. Lots of stuff to play with is all that I can say. Pickup header pack is in here. Orchard equipment. It's a lot of trailers. It holds different custom orchard items, so it's orchard pack, PV extras. This does all of the liquids. Let's see. Are you with me still, the sim guy? Hopefully you're still there. Let's see if I have my game audio still playing. Let's see. I don't think I've got the audio. That's desktop audio. I'm not getting the gameplay audio, I don't think. I'm talking though, but gameplay audio is not working. Game capture. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have the game audio coming in. Do. Still not coming in. Okay, let's just delete this. Oops. Don't run away. Okay, cool. You're not hearing the game, are you? You're just hearing music and my voice. Have to make a slight change here. Try this here. Let's do a search. Match title. It should be just engine noises and then playlist music. That should be it. I don't play in-game music. I only play the engine noises though. Yeah, there we go. Should have in-game audio now. Let me just back this up here. I can probably fit about 3 loads into this trailer before I have to make a delivery. Let's see if I did this right. There we go. No music. There should be some music playing. My playlist should be playing. Let me see. I'll go to my stream. Let me just see. Yep. There we go. Unloaded. I might have to turn down the playlist music though. It's a little loud. Playlist music might be a little loud. I'll have to make some adjustments to that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna readjust the playlist music, make it a little lower and make the game music a little higher. Okay. I'll put this down a little bit more. About there. That should be better. Because I like my microphone to be the highest volume, and then I like the gameplay sounds to be second, and then the music probably third. I can probably increase the volume a bit in here in the game. Let's just put that up just. Put it at 30. Yep, we'll have to organize that at some point. The joint stream, that'll be interesting to organize. We'll probably do it on the old valley as a map, because then we won't have to host a game. If we host a game, that'll add a complexity to the whole situation, because we'll have to use more resources. But if it's already on a server, that would be best. So You could probably use the old valley, the old farm, or one of the other maps that are available on there. Conversation will be a bit of a challenge though. I'm not sure if we want to tie it into a Discord channel or not. I've never done a joint stream before, to tell you the truth. That would be a challenge in itself to figure out. Yeah, I like that map myself too. So I think that's probably the map we should probably go with. Now we'll do a joint stream at the same time. That works too, because we could just use each other's chats, essentially, or watch each other's streams at the same time. And then we'd be able to keep up to date with each other that way. That would work. Yeah, and do a multi. It's not like we have to actually talk to each other constantly. Yeah, do a multiplayer, 2 streams. Yep. And then we just have to, I'll just promote your channel, you can promote my channel, and then see where it goes from there, I guess. Yeah. Got a bunch of people in there from different communities to join in. I think that'll be fun. We'll keep it simple. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put this load into the trailer here. Once I'm right here. Oops. I think that might actually fill it up. I'd probably say that's about maybe 2.5 loads, or maybe 3. I think I got all, yeah, 3 loads pretty much. I had 5% still in my tank. We'll just do that. I'm just going to take the combine to the very end, and then I'll jump into the tractor and put it onto the barge, and then we'll figure out how we're going to empty that tractor load. So we'll get the first load brought to the grain location. Oh, one thing I think I will want to get is a TLX tipper trailer. I think that will help out quite a bit. I don't have that mod installed, but it will be useful. That way I don't have to make multiple trips to and from a field. And if I want to use courseplay and auto drive, that will help as well. The waterways don't support auto drive, so that's a bit of a challenge there. So that's why I'm thinking maybe a much larger trailer when I do contracts. I think that'll be my strategy. So I'm gonna get to the end here, and then I'm gonna just sort of turn around, and then we'll jump in the Kubota, and we'll take it down to the barge and make our first delivery. I'm just gonna turn this around here. Back this up, and just gonna put out the auger so that when I do return with the trailer, I'll just simply unload immediately. So we'll take this guy down. He's holding about 29,000 liters of canola. We're gonna drive it down to the barge and jump into the barge and see where we can go. Can we play the map? What do you mean the map? Which map? Let's just go down this road. The old valley map? Yeah. That's on the server. Or it is on the server. Legion set that one up. He put it on I think an Trido server. So it should be good to go, and he's updated it. Yeah, when we stream we can go on that one, yep. That's probably the one that I would prefer to play on. There is a few others that are available too, like Spring Creek, and then there's Western Australia, and there's another one, but I'm more keen to play on the old valley. Oops, jackknife. Still, it doesn't count as a crash counter. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, we'll do the old valley. Western Australia is just it is interesting to play on. but it's very large. And Spring Creek, I don't know much about that one. So whereas the old valley, the old farm, I'm more familiar with. So we'll play on that one. Okay, where's my barge? I think it's on the other side of this grain mill. So I think this grain elevator thing here is what you use for the grain ships, which I'll probably get at some point. I'm going to avoid the trigger because I don't know what happens if I go under the trigger. Okay, we're going to drive this onto the barge. Just take fuel as well, so in case anyone wanted to know. Okay, I'm gonna put on the straps. Hey. And it does use cruise control, the barges as well. Which is pretty cool. Let's make our delivery. That's coal in the corner there, which is a fill type, so I'd have to get mining vehicles over there to mine it. Oh, tension straps. Those are interesting straps. SGA straps. That's what it says. SGA on the straps. See? Like little SGA, Sim Game Alliance. So that's a strap mod, I guess. And there's lights on this too, I think. Yeah, there's lights. We're almost at the entranceway to the river here. There's a side channel down there. I don't know where that takes me. Oh, that's a waterfall. The engine for the barge is very quiet, so you don't get a lot of noises. I guess I can probably land there if I wanted to. So that's an unloading area. I don't know if there's any unloading areas that are fairly close to the destination that I'm going to, or if I have to go all the way around and into the small inlet. I have a feeling I have to go into the small inlet. But I'm just going to skirt the right-hand bank, just in case I can find a spot where I can drive my tractor off without causing any problems. There's no issues driving off, it's just being positioned in such a way that I can't get back on. So we'll have to see here. It looks like that green building is where I have to take this material. Oh, that's the plan. And I don't think I can land here. Let's see. Or maybe I can. I don't know. Let's see. The trick is you need to do it in such a way that you can get your tractor back on. Because if you can't do that, then you're in trouble. I think I can do that. I can make that. Let's see. Just a bit of a bump. I think I can do that. I can get back on. So just be mindful of that, I guess. And I think I have to deliver it here. I think. You have PMS. Packing machine supplies. Sorry ladies, I did not know that was on there. I have to drive in there. Oh, I don't know where I'm going. I have to look at the map here. To figure out where I'm going. Johnson Farmers Market. That's where I'm going. Alright. Which, this is not it. Oh boy. Oh no. This is not good. Do I have super strength? That is not good, folks. Alright. Well, okay, you can count that as a crash counter, I guess. This is not a very good factory. I don't know why there's a large hole on that side. Yeah, crash counter going nuts for sure. Okay. I think I have easy dev tools installed. I think I do. Oh dear. I'm not driving down. I did that already. This is a problem. This is a problem. Oh, maybe I can push it down? Let's do that. I don't know if this Kubota has enough strength to push it though. Okay, let's see what happens. It's tipping. I think I can push it. Let gravity. Come on. Uh, yeah, a little bit of creativity here. Oh dear. Oh my god. Oh, alright. Let's see what happens here. This is so hilarious. Oops. Oh dang, I can't even drive out of here. Add another one to your crash counter. As for that trailer, that's like, I don't know. That's not one crash counter. That's like probably about 5 or 10 right there. I don't think I can get it out. It didn't fall in the way I wanted it to go in. This building's a bad building. It needs to go. Let's see. Give me a trigger. Come on. Oh dear. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Whoop. I'm gonna have to front ram it, I think. Because the tires are gripping. No, it's just too lodged in there. Unless I can get the trailer to somehow snag on it. It's going to do some weird physics for sure when if I do attach it somehow like this. Oh dear. I'm gonna have to use super strength. Yeah, that's a whole pile of bad right there. I don't think I have easy dev tools installed. I need lumberjack mod, so let's just save the game. I'll put in lumberjack mod. I thought I could make it through the entire stream without the lumberjack mod, but obviously that is just not the case. Let's save. And I thought I had easy dev tools installed, but I guess not. Go figure. Okay, let's quit. Let's go to the mod hub. We'll install 2 other mods. Sorry about this, folks. Hopefully you got a good chuckle out of my... I don't even know why that pit is there. I guess it's a basement. So... Wow. It's slowly loading. Loading, loading, loading. Alright, let's go to downloadable content. Lumber jack. I'll grab that. Install. And we will get easy. Yeah, I don't even have that installed either. Install. What else? I'll go get that 82 studio thing. 82. Oh yeah, he's got all sorts of mods here. That's the tipper trailer I think I really want. Yeah, I'll get this. Install. Oh, he's got the Winter Wolf. That's interesting. I might just install that and the truck. TLX. Grab that in case there's snow stuff to do. Wheel winch, that's interesting. Okay, and we'll grab this one. Hello, Milo girl, welcome. You did. You found the cute. Yep, you found the cute mini stream. Welcome aboard. I had another mod that I wanted to put in, but I can't remember what it was. That's good enough for now. Okay, we'll go back here. Continue. Start. I had a mini accident. Which you'll see momentarily. It's quite the dilemma. The mini accident. As soon as it loads up here, of course, you'll be able to see the mess that I got myself into. Yes, literally the madness. And here I thought I wasn't going to have any crashes or accidents. But, alas, I still found a way to cause some chaos and madness to occur. We're at 95% here. And we're at 100. Okay. I think it's right. Here we are. This is the dilemma. But I can fix that now. There. I fell down from up there. I had a mini fall. Very crazy experience. Oh well, at least it's fixed. While I'm down here, I wonder what's in here. There's like stuff in there. I can't get in though. I think I have to buy the land to get into that. So we will have to explore that another time when I can buy it. My guess this ramp system's meant for something. Probably back up a truck to it or something. For now we're gonna go to the feed lot. This is a little town here. We'll leave the PMS factory alone. You're logging off now? Yep, mini mess. Oh, well, I appreciate you jumping in and thinking of me. I hope you have a fun time with your friends and everything like that. It's a long weekend, so it's a good time to be out there doing something and chilling. Okay, I think I have to dump it in this one. Hopefully this is the right one. Yep, take care, Milo girl. Hey, that went in there. Let's just make sure I got credit for it. There we go. So harvested. Oh, now we need to get back onto the ferry, which is over here, and take a trip back up north. Stay away from that factory. It hasn't been very nice. Well, let's see if we can get on here. Yep, so I can park here, so that's good. I will reverse. And we gotta go back up river. This travels at a max speed of 48 by the looks of it. 48 kilometers an hour. And I need to make a note to install relight. I better, once I get onto the straight stretch here, I'll probably just make a quick note as a reminder. as I think it'll make this map pop. Let's make a quick note. So Notepad Plus. Well, install relight mod. There we go. That'll work. So I'm gonna have to send out another appreciation. I noticed I hit, when I went to check my audio settings, I think about 30 minutes ago, I noticed I hit 80 subscribers. So I'm happy about that. So thank you everybody for subscribing to my channel. I never imagined I would get this high. I mean, considering the fact that I crashed my tractors and everything like that. So, go figure. What other stats can I give about the channel? As I was looking this morning. Let's see. Analytics, let's see. Just searching here. Audience. So, I have a lot of younger folks that watch my channel, which is cool. Like 18 to 24, 31%. 25 to 34, 44%. Then 35 to 44, I have 24%. And then let's see. For geography, the top is the United States. They have a large population. India came second this week, so there's usually a flip-flop between those. I do still get a consistent viewership from Brazil, which came in third, and this is what's really interesting, which I never thought would happen, but it did. Fourth place went to Poland. So this is the first time I've ever gotten anyone from Poland before, or for an audience in geography. So that's cool, and that's for the last 28 days, I think. Did I miss my turn? Yes, I did. I gotta go back over here, but that's fine. I'm just gonna make a wide turn and reverse in. And I know I have some folks from China and I think Germany. So very cool that we're getting all sorts of different people watching my stream. Or streams, or video content. It's not just streams, it's also video content too, so because it excuse me, both guys, they both go into the same category for the most part. I like checking at the end of the week to see how all of the stats change and stuff like that, because I think that's pretty cool. Alright, we've landed. Now I can just... oh wait, I gotta unstrap everything. Did I do that right? No, I didn't. There, straps are loose. Oh, there's some markings on here. I guess that's what happens when it wear and tear, I guess? Okay. Alright, now we're gonna go back to the field. We'll get this filled up. So my South American streamers, this map does have coffee on it and some, I guess, crops that you would get from South America. You guys might enjoy that when I get set up for doing those types of crops. I'll have to do it at some point. And I will be using, I think, some mods from a South American modder. So the Jatco coffee harvester pack. I'm getting the name wrong. I'm really bad about names, so sorry about that, guys. But I do know it's from a South American. There's a really nice map that was released, I think, early on that supported that mod. So it'll be interesting to try some of those crops. So we're gonna go down to the end here and we're gonna make a left. I'm going to try to find an auto drive route, which I don't think will be very difficult. I'll just install it. Those SGA guys are really organized, so I know that they have a auto drive course already available. Before the map was released, which was last week, they've been playing on it for I think well over a month before it was released to the public. So, and they streamed the gameplay and everything like that. So that time frame they were able to not only test the map out but get auto drive routes set up. I'll park that there. Oops, forgot. Gotta leave that open. I only got like 40% in the hopper still. So I'll just empty this out. And off we go. Oh, I'm just on field, I think, well, just south from here, really, where I'm actually doing this contract, which has all wood in there, but I can get mowing equipment, which I'm going to do, so I can get a grass field going if I want, which I think will be handy. Because there is a large grass area just around the wood area. I can start logging as well. So quite a few things that I can do. It looks like there's like a mine, I think, just south of the woodlot area that I can log out. So I'll have mining really close when I want to get into doing that, I guess, on this map. So even though I'm away from the town, I think I'm nicely situated. For my setup, so I don't know what that large area in the upper right hand corner is. It looks like a beige color on the map. That looks like it's like an area where I can pick up some materials. Maybe it's sand? And the black areas, of course, are coal. There's some brown areas too, but I don't know what, or dark gray color areas. I don't know what that is specifically. So we'll have to see. I'm not sure if I'll do any tutorial videos with some of the stuff that I learn on this map. We'll see. Might not be necessary. I do have a plan for another auto drive and course play baling tutorial, which I'll be working on throughout the week, that I hope to have out by next weekend. So I was really focused on getting the SGA tutorial done, just in case I had folks asking me questions on how to download the map and everything like that. Haven't had anyone ask any questions in the stream. But if you do, please check out my channel. There is an SGA tutorial video on the 3.0 update. So you can check that out. I posted it last night. I did do like I said, a auto drive and course play bale pickup video. I got well over 500 views real quick on that video, so thank you for everyone that checked it out. I guess it was very useful and helpful. I'm going to do a part 2 that's going to expand on it a little bit, which, like I said, I'm going to work on throughout the week here. So you can expect another bale pickup tutorial video for auto drive and course play, because there is some other functionality that I do want to show. There might be a third one potentially, I'm not sure, but I'll just work on the one idea that I have, and I'll probably have it posted later this week. I have to do the recording. I've got the initial setup already established, so I just have to find some time to do the recording, and then I'll be able to do the editing, and then I'll post it up for you guys to review. There will be some speed ramping done in the video, just like what I did with the baling one, just so that you don't have to sit there and watch the bale pickup go real slow. I'll speed that up, and some other aspects of it I might speed up too. Any dead air I'll just speed up and put music in. I probably will do some more time-lapse videos down the road. I'm still just figuring out the new video editing software that I'm using. I want to get a little bit more comfortable with speed ramping and how it all plays out, and to make sure that I can export videos smoothly without any issues. So usually with these little tutorial videos are pretty good projects for me to take some time to try to figure things out and try out different things within the software. Interestingly enough, I was able to figure out how to get the program to auto upload to YouTube in the render process. So the SGA tool was auto rendered up and installed. The Bale one I had to manually upload to YouTube. So having the software upload for me seemed like it went faster. Because I was able to put rendering and also the upload process all in one bucket. Oops. Oh, my combine's running away on me. Back up a bit. So we'll see what happens. But the more familiar I get with this new editing software, then I'll be able to put out more content that is more video related instead of just live streams. So earlier on I started off with videos, but I was using a different video editing program, Blender at the time. I could have stuck with Blender, but I just felt that I wasn't getting as many features as I wanted, so that's why I made the switch. I had to think about it though, because I had already kind of got a flow going with Blender. And when you do switch programs, you have to relearn everything. And that takes time. It took me quite a while to figure out how I wanted to get everything to work in Blender. Like, my initial videos were really bad looking when I first started. And I was like, oh, this is just awful. Oh well. You learn, right? And you build on what you learn. I had I think about maybe two to four views on my initial videos. And then eventually it sort of grew as I got a little bit better. At that time, the large challenge was trying to get 4K compatibility with YouTube. Eventually, I figured out the right settings to get that to work. But most of my earlier videos were very pixelated or not clear, so it would buffer a lot. They weren't too bad, but you could see that they were a bit of a low quality. And then there's graphics, building graphics. I do enjoy doing that for my thumbnails. I think I get the fun parts are recording the videos, I think, and then building the thumbnail graphics is what I enjoy the most. It's going to take me a while to feel super comfortable with video editing before I say, ooh, this is fun. It's just when things flow so nicely is usually where I usually have most of the fun. But I do enjoy building thumbnails. My first set of thumbnails were just very blah, not very creative, and in some cases I repeated the same thumbnail on more than one video. I don't think my viewers appreciated that. I find that having a unique thumbnail usually draws more people in. And then I started having more fun with the thumbnails because I figured out how I could do different designs or layouts. I have to expand my font list a bit more. I did get a couple of more fonts added to my font list because when you're building graphics, not all fonts work really well in images, I find. Like, they look like interesting fonts, but once you put it into the image itself, you're like looking at it and you're like, that's not very clear, or it's not very easy to read. There's challenges with color as well. Some of my color palette choices have been a little bit off, but I'm getting a little bit better at it. Sometimes I want to use a certain color, but then the background colors just, I don't know, blur it out. So it's not that you can't use the color, you just have to be a bit more creative at what you tie into the font that you're using. So you might have to use an outline around the lettering, or you might have to throw in a drop shadow, or you might have to put in an outer glow, or you might have to put in a bevel, or if it's very complicated, your background, and most farm sim backgrounds are pretty complicated because you get different colors in there. You might have to put in some sort of overlay behind the text so that it doesn't blend in so much with the background. So it can be a bit challenging. And then you get to relight some of the snapshots that you get. Relighting isn't too difficult, or I don't have to use it too much if I'm on a map that already has relight built into it, because most of the graphics on a relit map are perfect as they are, so I don't really have to do too much lighting touch-ups. Alright, let's go in here. Some projects I can usually get flowing quite nicely and quickly. Others can be a little bit more challenging. I keep pretty much all my projects that I make, all of them, almost all of them. Because sometimes I can just simply copy a project file and then I can go ahead and just tweak it in a different way, especially if there's certain aspects of it that are similar to what I want to present again, and then I just have to make some modifications to a few features within it, and then it goes a little quicker, so it's almost like having a template. The other challenge too is organizing your files, keeping things sorted in a fashion. I like to keep all my project files. Sometimes I'll delete a few of them if it's like a concept that I've never touched in a very long time, or I'm like, oh well, I'm so past that, I don't use that style anymore, so I'll just delete that file. Or I use a different method of doing things. I'm wondering if Relight's built in the map. It's hard to tell. I don't think so. Okay, there we go. I'll just back up. And then I just do that. Oh yeah, there's one more light on that. Okay. Okay. I can probably get 2 more combine loads in here before we have to take a trip down the river. That should be interesting because I'll be able to turn on the lights on the barge. We'll just see how well the lighting goes. These little Kubota tractors are nice. Okay, park that there. Actually, I probably don't need the engine on anymore. Save on gas. I'm hoping that I can make it to the end and make it about here on the way back. We'll have to see, I guess. Alright, we're gonna go in here. Oops, I missed a bit. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? But I just remembered now because Legion was like, ooh, look at the prices. I thought, yeah, they're pretty large, but I thought it was because of the size of the map. But it might be the fact that I am still on easy mode. Yeah, I'm still on easy economy. Put that as that, and I'll shut the traffic off. Time scale, we'll just put that down to real time. Seasonal growth is fine. Crop destruction's fine. I usually turn these off. I like to control all of that myself. Revamp, I don't know what that's all about, so I'm not touching that yet till I know more about that. Oh, and I probably have to install Maze Plus, I guess. I'm not too worried about Maize Plus just yet because I'm not doing anything on my farm quite yet, and trees are not. Oops, no I don't. Do you really want to quit? No I don't. And escape. There we go. So I wonder if that changed my contract price. Nope, still the same. I don't think the prices really changed too much. John Wayne, that's cool. James Stewart. Clint Eastwood. J.R. Ewing from Dallas. So I like these custom. Oh wait, who's that guy? Caleb Cooper? I like these custom faces that are in there for the contracts. Better than seeing some of the game choices that you get like on Elm Creek or any other contract that you get from any other game map. Alright, we're almost at the end here. Let's see here. I think I can make it back to that that tractor with the grain trailer. Might be able to unload. Right, now I gotta fill up my my cup here with my beverage. So folks, today it's not pop, it's not coffee. It is tea. A different type of tea though. It's a strawberry type tea, so it's uncaffeinated. That's the different type of to try. It's a loose tea as well, so not a tea bag. So I'm on my second cup. I could probably refill the hot water and get another cup out of it, I think. This is my second cup, and the color is very dark still, so it's a little bit weak, so I could probably get maybe one more container. My next one will probably be very, very weak taste, but I think I can get at least one more container brewed. And then I'll have to put in more tea if I want more tea. First cup's always strong, second cup is medium, and then third one a bit tad weak, but I still drink it and it's all good. Okay, I'm at 83% full. I think I'll make it to the trailer for unloading. Then we'll have to take another trip down to unload. At 89%. %. I think we'll just put the auger out here. I think I might be a little bit too far away. Yeah. I'm gonna have to spin the tractor around. If I was on the combine tracks, I would have been fine. But for some reason, nope. Let's go under here. It's about 86% full in here. So I'm just gonna empty this out and then I'm gonna just head to the end like I did before. Got 50% full. Let's continue on to the end of the field. And then we'll switch to the tractor and take it to town again. I might cut some headlands, I'll be honest with you. I might do a cut of the headland. I'll do a sleep trigger when I get back. I want to try to try the lights out on the barge. As I'm kind of curious to see what happens. Because I don't know how bright those barge lights are. If it's a bit weak, like I have a hard time seeing where I'm going, then I'll probably just do a sleep trigger right away. But we'll just try the barge lights, because you never know. It'll be interesting to know how bright they are. Hey, we're at about 90%. So this will be one load for the tipper when it returns. Do this. Alright, let's take this to the barge and we'll try out the lights that are on the barge. as bright as I can get. Well, yeah, it does get pretty dark. Woo. I think those are sunflower seeds in there. In that field. We gotta make it to the end of this field and then I have to make a left-hand turn. Okay, I think I'll go this way. Hopefully you've got your crash counter handy. Because you know I crash a lot more with less light. Alright. I just hope I don't fall into the water somewhere. Yep, always have to have it ready with me. Okay, here's the barge. I left the lights on, so there we go. Oh, they're not very bright, are they? Wow. I can still use the vehicle lights though. Let's put those on. Okay, strap the vehicle down. Trick is to see if I can find the landing that I had used before. I'm going to do the same thing that I did last time. I'm just going to go to the southern bank as I travel up the river. Once I get out of this side channel. Should be interesting. Just glad that there's not any large waves or anything. That would be pretty scary. Or have wind come in and have like water just splashing up on the deck. Seems to be relatively calm, which is a good thing. So I just need to make it across here. So I'm gonna go to the bank that's right up ahead of me. And then I'll see if I can find that spot where I can unload the tractor and the trailer. So I don't think these little lights would be sufficient enough for of a light source unless you have like a tractor on board like what I do, and then I just turn all the lights on. Alright, where... So I think I was just down a bit here, and then I turned inwards. I'm just gonna go like this. And there's a bit of drift on these barges, so it takes a bit for the reverse power to kick in. So just like if you're in a real boat, it doesn't like stop on a dime or anything. And it takes a bit of the engine power to get the prop to kick in. Yeah, let's see if I made it to the right spot here. And I think that will do. There. Oh, I forgot. I need to undo the straps. Let's see how well this goes. There you go. Oh. I guess the weight will push the barge out too. That's something to be aware of. So, give me a moment here. Put that forward. Start that up. Oh, reverse. There. I'm gonna go ahead and just take a quick break. So I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Everyone's doing well. Let's see. Audio's fine. Okay. Boy, is it dark. Alright, I got that off of that. Yeah. Once I unload this, I will sleep trigger so it's daylight again. Oh boy. Let's hope my barge doesn't float away. Alright, let's go around here. Oh, let's see, where's my trigger? I think that's... not that. It's up here. I'll let that do that. I think my house is somewhere around here. Oh. Saving. I think my house is right there. I even have, what is that? Oh, I have a silo on my property too, so that's good. But I'm gonna have, this is a fair amount of grass, so I can do the grass around there when I get mowing equipment. And this is all forest. I have to get all the trees cut. Alright, where's the sleep trigger thingy? Turn on the light. Oh, it might actually be in the bedroom. Yeah, there we go. There. Okay, that's empty. Now, let's see if I can get this onto the barge again. Or did it float away from the bank? A little bit it did. Oh, crikey. Nope, that did not go right. So you can push your barge, so be mindful of that. Okay. Let's I suppose you could even beach it, I guess. The barge. I think I need a bit of a steeper slope. That's just, I think if I go over a bit more. Yeah, probably like over here. This might do. There. We'll try that. We'll see what happens. I don't know if it's gonna work though. I might have to get closer to the factory. Let's see. Oh, if I can just get the tractor. No. This is gonna be challenging. Okay, let's try that. Let's do it. It's the trouble is getting the front wheels on. I got one wheel on. I'll try it one more time and then I'll have to reposition up the bank, I think. No. I think. Let's see. I think probably crash counter off the scale. I disagree. I disagree, sir. I think this is where I should have landed. Yeah, this will work here. Yeah, right there. That is where I should have landed. Alright, let's go back to the tractor and I can get it on now. That's better. I need to put a sign there or something. I'm putting a sign there. Or something. I don't know what. A place marker of some sorts. Decoration. Maybe a light? Yeah. Oh, I can't put it on here. Maybe a tree? Can I put a tree? Other. I don't own the land yet. Maybe put a decoration. Other. Let's put a tree. Oh, I have to own the land. No. Can I paint? No, I have to own the land. sad face. So, just have to remember to land by the warehouse. Is all that I need to do. Da, 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 da. Up the river we go. There's a... I'm gonna probably take a quick little detour in the inlet that I'm arriving at, because there's like a little point of interest there that I'm not sure what it is. It might be a factory or a sell point. I'm not sure what exactly. I'm just gonna do a slight little detour once I get into the inlet here, just to figure out what it might be, instead of just parking inside the inlet that I unload the tractor to. Because there's some buildings there and I'm not sure what that is, so I don't think I own it because my property is up a bit. So we're just gonna hug this shore over here just to figure out what it might be. It might be where I have to fuel up my barge, or maybe it's another farm. Because there's a looks like some farm components here. So we'll just see what happens. There's some sheds there. Maybe those are sell points for lumber, which will be good because I'm close by. And look, there's a little pond in there. So we'll just turn in this way. Alright, we're making our way. Oh, that looks like a lumber sell point probably. Yeah. Maybe that's what it is from the DLC. Let's go in here. UBC. UBC. Well, I'm not sure. I am really not sure. Let me look at the map. What is this? Container sell point. Okay. Okay, so that's... Alright. So that's what I do. So that's container sell point because I do have some containers up here. So I would take the containers to the sell point here. Hopefully I can buy containers there. Yeah, right there, container sell point probably. Versus Maersk in UBC. So I'll just drive my containers there after I'm done cutting logs. Looks like a big giant power plant there too by the looks of it. So that's interesting. For now, we will just come into port here. Oh. Choppy River. Oh. Boom. Oh. I gotta get back into that. There we go. L. There we go. Let's go back up to where the combine is. Down this road. I'll turn down here. And I'm going to just turn to the left. So I think I could probably do about maybe another load, I think. Got about 30 minutes I think left on my stream here that I've got. Maybe I'll just park this and I'll start trying to cut some trees down on my property. That's probably what I'll do next. I'll just empty this out here. I want to get some of the logging started too. Oops. Hit the wrong button. Do that out. There. Alright, let's do a bit of logging here. I don't know what my containers support though. As there's like an optimum. What's the optimum length for these containers? Let's see. Let's see where I can buy the containers first. Is that under miscellaneous? Nope. Maybe in here, containers. 21 44 milliliters. So how do you decide what the optimum length is for these? There's 12 meters. 12 meters? That's 9 meters. 6 meters. And I think I have the 12 meter configuration. Right? I think those are 12 meter ones. Let's see. 3.7 tons. Yeah, so I have the 12 meters. So I have to cut my wood to 12 meters. Okay. Um, 12 meter lengths. Okay, that's what we're doing, folks. Turn on the harvester. Auto align. I need to change some settings in course play, I think, because the right click is kicking in and it's not fun. I prefer to use the delete button to open up course play. It's saving. I didn't save for very long, not too long ago. Why are you doing that to me? Turn off the wages because I don't do that. Broken threshold. Expert mode activated. Stop harvester when raining. Show all active courses. I think it might be in here. Oh. Deactivate the mouse. Save. Alright, and we'll probably the saving will go a little quicker here. Alright. So I roughly get, what, 2 logs per tree, I guess? Oh. Line up and cut that one. That's just a little smidgen amount, so I'll just put a pile here. There we go. Auto line. I'm gonna come out. There we go. There we go. Okay. Alright, and do this one. This is actually a pretty nice machine to work with. Okay, that's just a small amount. That's... Put that right there. There's a composting mod that I probably would turn that into like wood chips and then compost it. So that's probably what I'll end up doing with that. Okay, there we go. That's just a stubble right there. I'm on only for another 9 minutes, and then I'm done. That's when I'll end the stream. That there. Next stream I'll probably maybe put a helper on the field to finish up that one field perhaps. We'll see. We'll do a little bit more logging I think on the next episode. Oops. To drive forward. I just hope that I got these lengths the right way. It said 12 foot, so I think I'm fine. I'm gonna need a front end loader though. And I'm going to get a mowing kit as well. Uh-oh. Just spit that out there. Turn that around. I might get my Thrustmaster joystick set up to run this machine on the next stream when I'm on this map. I'm using mouse and keyboard right now. It doesn't really feel great. Not that it's too difficult, because there's some auto alignment features with this machine. Okay, another log here. arm height isn't very high. That's one thing that I noticed. That there. I wonder if I can pull out at least 2 branches at a time with that other device that I have, that other tractor. Figure that out. Alright, we'll cut down 1 more. I'll try out the tractor with the winches on it. Is that on the border? Oh, there we go. There we go. Let's grab this guy. I'm curious if I can get 2 trees on the back of the winch on this guy. So I'm not sure. This is working out okay. Oh, not too shabby. Probably what I want to do is just sort of do this. Y is to detach. Then I can use a front end loader to pick those up and then bring them closer to the containers. Is sort of the strategy I want to use. Containers are going to have to be moved though. I'll bring one more load, I think. And I think that's about it. Bring the winch in. There we go. And just bring these back to farm area. I'll spin them around. They're kind of lined up nicely for easier pickup. And there we go. I'm just gonna park this guy out here. Alright, looks like it's a pretty good start so far on this map. I think I'll have a lot of fun on it. Can use the logging equipment to clear out this forest and then build some fields and see where that goes. Maybe I can get a... What do I need? A compost factory, I think it is. For the wood chips. Let's see. Where's the building area? Something to take wood chips. Productions. I think it's under PV mods here and tier 1. Oh, bee farm. Something to take. Composter takes wood chips. So I might do that. That costs $75, so it's not too expensive. I wonder how much compost costs. I wonder if I can make a lot of money off of selling compost. Let's see. See if there's anything else that takes wood chips. Looking. Oh, I think that's about it. And so, let's see, where's the composter? Costs $75, and that's the symbol for compost. So let's see what I can get for compost. It's a while to save, doesn't it? It does. Compost. Alfalfa, windrow, hemp, carrots, coffee beans, maple, fish. Oh, there's fish. Emeralds, aquamarines. Oh, there's some different types of gems. Diamonds, duck egg, apples, pears, plums, peaches, coconuts. I need compost, clay, gravel, iron ore, bauxite, copper, dirt, rubble, limestone, calcium carbonate, clean fill, compost. So the most I can make about $200 per 1,000 liters, I guess. So I probably will get a composter, and then I can put other products into it too, like grass and hay. Cause let's see, how much is grass per liter? Betcha it's less than 200,000. Right? Grass, where are you? Let's see, is manure? Yeah, $36 per 1,000 liters for manure. So that beats that. And then grass is $49 per liter. So I could cut grass and put it into the composter, and then wood chips is 135 per 1,000 liters. And let's see, compost 200. Yeah, so just have to put my grass and my wood chips into the composter, really. And then I would get more per 1,000 liters pretty much if I do that. So that's what the plan will be. So I'll put a composter down, and then I have a bit of grass over here, I think. So I can cut all this, get mowing equipment and cut this and pick it up, put it in the composter and make money. Then sell the logs in containers. So I think that's how my start will go. I'm not sure if it's the most efficient way, but that's how I'm going to do it. If you guys have any suggestions, you could probably put it into the comments on the stream, I guess, as a start on this wood area. So yep, I think that's what I'll do, and then I'll do some contracts. Of course, I got field 33 to do, and we'll go from there. So thank you everybody for checking out my stream here on PV Canyon Crossing. I'd like to stream more. I'm going to be streaming more on this as we go forward and see what happens, and see how far I can expand the productions on this, because it's going to keep me very, 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 very busy. And so tomorrow will be Chilliwack 4X. So because that came in second place, I believe. Just check here. I've already posted a new poll, so you guys can vote on what I do for next week. So May 28th. Right now it seems to be a 50-50 vote. I got 2 votes so far. One person voted for No Man's Land, and someone else voted for the Valley, the old farm. So, which are pretty good choices there. No Man's Land, be interesting to return to that if we do, because I am going to be putting in some newer mods with FS Miner equipment, or trying out one of the SGA modders front end loaders, because I had some issues with balancing, but I think that's been fixed now with one of the latest updates from FS Miner. If not, I'll have an SGA front end loader put in if I'm still having issues. So be nice to return to that. I got some bales fermenting. I want to put in a bale storage and can use some more Mark Thor's equipment, but we'll see. Got 2 votes there. And then tomorrow, second place went to Chilliwack, so I'll be on Chilliwack. My memory's a little fuzzy. Oh yeah, I think I'm still doing straw harvest stuff, so that's what I'll probably be doing tomorrow. And I'll be putting, once I get all of the straw picked up and stored, I'll cash in the contracts, I think, and then I'll put down a straw production facility so that I can start getting that straw turned into some sort of product, hats and straw containers. And I should be able to get more money and get that map kind of going a little quicker as well. So now that I got production going. So I think that's what the plan is. So check out my stream tomorrow on Chilliwack, and I hope you guys have a very awesome evening or day, wherever you are. So catch you later, farmers. Bye.